Hey guys, come shopping with me as we spend 700 Saudi Riyals, which is an equivalent of almost $200 on all of what you're seeing on your screen. Yes, this is for a family of 5 living here in Saudi Arabia, our budget for the month, and we're going to be doing a breakdown of everything I got, and you can compare prices in Nigerian Naira, in US dollars, in Saudi Riyals, and in any other currency of your choice. You're going to be letting me know if it's cheaper or if it's more expensive to live here. Starting with some unnecessary items like this towel, these chairs. Not really unnecessary, but you know when women shop we get things that we think are actually important, but they weren't included in the budget. So I stopped to get the towel, the chair for my last baby, and some baby wipes as well. Mind you, my plan wasn't to shop at Top Center. I was actually waiting for a nearby store to open, but because it's Ramadan period, I wasn't aware of the times for prayers and all of that. So I ended up just buying a few things here, not knowing that some of them were a bit pricey. Like the wipes was around 5 Riyals in the store I'm going to next. So yeah, I also got this quad bike for my baby. These are all non-budgeted items that I got here. Still, the shop I wanted to go to wasn't still open, so I proceeded to go into Alju Moon. Here in Saudi Arabia, we're already in the Ramadan season, and your baby girl don't know the times, the prayer times, the schedule. I just don't know, so I end up coming out during the wrong hours. But yeah, I got here as well. It was still locked up and I had to wait for about 30 minutes for the store to open, and once it finally opened, I began my main shopping. If you live in Gurayat, Saudi Arabia, this is the cheapest place that you can get a whole lot, from food to home items to whatsoever you may need. Stop at Alju Moon in Gurayat to get it. So this was for 5.75 Riyals. That's 5 Riyals 75 halalas, I think. That's like saying cents or kobo in Nigeria. Let the shopping begin. Guys, eggs. This one is a pandemic everywhere. How much is the price of a crate of eggs where you are? This one is very, very pricey everywhere. It's about 16 Saudi Riyals here in Saudi Arabia. For the prices you're seeing on the screen, as of the day I'm filming, 1 Saudi Riyal is about 27 cents, and $1, 1 Nigerian Naira, or would I say 1 USD to Naira, is about 1,448 Naira. And yeah, just do the maths, convert to euros, convert to Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, convert. I need to know, are these prices reasonable? Are they too expensive? How much? Are they similar? Because sincerely, with everything people are telling me in Nigeria, some of the things I got today, they are about the same price with Nigerian prices. I know most of you who are non-Nigerians will be seeing the Naira with thousands and thousands. With the value, it's, oh my God, it's as if every day it's depreciating, and it's not easy for the common man. I mean, comparing the prices here in Saudi and in Nigeria, there is no much difference. Where the problem is with the minimum wage. Here in Saudi Arabia, the minimum wage is about 3,000 Riyals, which is about $810 per month. And that's about 1.2 million Naira. That's the minimum wage here in Saudi Arabia. Then compare that to Niger minimum wage, which is like 30,000 Naira, which is about $20 a month. $20 a month. With the inflation rate of over 20% inflation rate. So tell me how you expect, with the prices you're seeing here, which are similar with the Naira, how is the common man surviving? So inflation, everyone is complaining, but I don't think the one in Nigeria, I don't know what to classify it as. It's excessively inflationary for the common man, and it's not even matching up with the wages. It's not matching up with anything. This video is not about Nigeria, but I just wanted to point this out for those of you who will be curious as to why you're seeing the big numbers with Naira. So yeah, back to the shopping. I got a few things like the spices you're seeing on the screen. Some of these spices, they were quite expensive. I don't know if these are imported spices, but I heard that Saudi, one thing that they are good at or they are known for is spices. So I was wondering why these particular brands were so pricey. Like I mentioned, it could be the fact that they were imported. I don't know. Moving on to chicken. This one, this is about a kilogram. This is 900 grams. That's how it's measured here, which is 0.9 kg, and it's over 8,000 naira for almost 1 kg. How much is 1 kilogram of chicken in Nigeria or wherever you are? A full chicken, how much is it where you are? I need to know some of the prices of these things. I feel like there are some things that could be cheaper elsewhere and some are expensive here because it's the Middle East. Most things are imported and most things are also produced here. So you may never know, depending on your geography, some of the things you could see in this video may be cheaper or more expensive. I would love to know in the comment section below. This particular Alju moon, like I mentioned, if you live in Gurayat, you would see everything you need in your home for a family at really reasonable prices. You're definitely going to get some household stuff. Another thing, whilst watching this video, many people should factor in is that here in Saudi and in most parts of the Middle East, there is nothing like income tax. Your money is your money. If you're being paid $3,000 here in Saudi Arabia, your 3,000 is your 3,000. They're not deducting any unnecessary taxes. So yeah, some of these prices may be expensive or cheap, but if you compare it to someone who is being taxed maybe 10%, 15%, 5%, or even 20-25% from their salaries, there is a huge difference. There is that squeeze that people who are taxed feel. So you need to also factor that in with what you're seeing here. And yeah, let me know, have you ever lived in the Middle East? Have you ever traveled to the Middle East? Do you think that the Middle East is somewhere that you may want to move to because of the cost of living? And which country within the Middle East are you most interested in? This is me in Alju moon, and this is my cart. I'm buying excessive stuff. Not excessive, but things that I really need in the house. But then yeah, I need to get a fresh pot. We don't have any. The pots and pans are still good, but most of you have seen the nature of the pot. I've used them for over 1 year, non-stick. So I think I'm at that level where I want to get stainless. Stainless, I heard, is more healthy to use. It's more good for the body, more good, no chemicals, no toxins released into the food. And I also want to get some metallic spoons and all of that. But let me get the pots and pans first. A pot or a pan, one of those. I'm not getting both. And then come and get the spoons that will match. If you're following me on Instagram, you would know that I've given you guys an update on what these guys did to my artificial plant. And the ones I'm seeing here, they're really beautiful. But my shopping cart is full. I don't know who is going to help me carry all this, but yeah, there are so many beautiful ones that they cannot easily pluck off. But then I'm just thinking of how to carry, and it's out of my budget. It's out of the amount I showed you guys at the beginning of this video. Sincerely, with everything I've picked here, I don't think we're going to meet up to that 700, but let's see. Oh, this is a cute one. This one here. Yeah, and they're pricey, over 200, 100. Okay, I've seen 160, 192. Isn't this beautiful? Like, just look at the gorgeous plants. Like, sincerely, I really wanted one for myself, for my backdrop, but unfortunately it was out of budget. I couldn't get any. But yeah, can you believe these candles and the one I showed you previously are the same price? As you get older, the little things begin to matter. But yeah, that rounded up my shopping in Alju Moon, which came to about a total of 749 Saudi riyals and about $200, which was almost 300,000 naira for all of what you saw inside that cart. And I proceeded to this other store to get veggies. I think I was wrong coming here to get veggies. They don't have veggies here. All the things that they have here I've already gotten. So I'm going to go to the store close to Top Center, the first shop that I went to, so I can get vegetables, bell peppers, potatoes, carrots, and all that. I would love to know so far what I've gotten for our family of 5. Is it excess or is it reasonable? Usually this is the store close to Top Center where we get, it's a local Saudi store where you can get rice, gari, just with kg prices. Even a bag, you can get full bags here and is reasonable. This is the price we spent here in this local store. And then I proceeded to a shop close to it as well, where I get veggies, fruits, potatoes, and all of that. And this is the amount I spent here. So yeah, that's about it. That's the shopping for today. All in all, the total for everything we did in this video is about 900 SARS, that's Saudi riyals, $243 or 352,000 naira. And this usually lasts us about 2 weeks. And yeah, I would really love to know what you thought in the comment section below about this video. Make sure to give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.